Ooh, ho, 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 ho. Welcome to the PH.
La 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 la.
I hate that little guy, Johnny. Welcome to the PHNX Daily Bet Show, brought to you by the one and only DraftKings Sportsbook app, America's top-rated sportsbook app. Bet just $5 on any NBA game this week. Get $150 in free jolly bets if the team you bet on emerges victorious. When you sign up, using that promo code PHNX. I'm joined by Jolly Johnny himself. How we doing?
And Mini Santa.
Hello,
Mini Santa. How are you? I'm doing great. He's doing awesome. All right.
No.
In all seriousness, this is a very special Christmas episode of PHNX Bets Daily, brought to you by the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Christmas is, of course, my favorite holiday. It's the holiday I enjoy the most because Shane, very selfish. I love to give. I'm a giver by heart. I give out winners on a daily basis, 365 days a year here on Bets. It's like for a lot of you, I likely fueled a lot of the purchases that you're making for others this year with my bets that have hit.
The reason why you don't have a Santa hat on is because your head is so big.
I am Santa Claus in that sense that I have enabled you to make money via the DraftKings Sportsbook app with my picks this year that are upwards of 65 to 70% as a professional gambler. That's what professional gamblers make. And so in turn, you're able to fill a bounty of Christmas gifts this year for you and your loved ones. So you're welcome. That's the theme of the show today. It's just a celebration of what I've done for you over the course of the last 3 months on Bets.
You are so incredibly big-headed.
I am so incredibly humble. Santa,
have nothing to back it up.
Should we give out Santa? Should we give out some more tasty nuggets today to help fill the Christmas tree?
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it.
Why the fuck does Santa sound like that?
Well, he's small, he's mini, so he's got a mini voice.
All right, Johnny, here are your picks.
Ho, 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 ho. Make some money on Saturday and Sunday. Texans plus 10. I think the Texans are better than people think. They're much more competitive than, let's say, the Jaguars, a lot of the other bottom feeders in this league. And to me, I think Davis Mills could be something long-term there. So I like them to cover plus 10. I'm gonna that's a lot of points for any team in the NFL. I think they'll be fine. The Rams minus 2.5 against the Vikings. Dalvin Cook was just listed on the COVID restricted list. He's out. Rams are catching all the breaks. Rams peaking at the right time. As a Cardinal fan, I hate to see that. But in all actuality, I do think the Rams are the better team at the moment. I think they smoke the Vikings even at Minnesota. The passing attack is just too vaunted right now with Cooper Kupp. No one can guard Cooper Kupp. Yeah. So he's not the MVP, but he's probably the offensive player of the year. And then the Bills plus 2.5 against the Patriots. That Patriots early win this year was in a windstorm where they couldn't complete balls, even though it's not going to bring great elements when they play this weekend. I still like the Bills to cover. I think they win outright. So if you want to take a tasty nugget, Bills money line, slightly better odds than Bills plus 2.5. I like them to win that game. I don't know if they have enough time to make up ground in the AFC East, but I can't envision Josh Allen being swept by Mac Jones this year. I just can't. It's not something I can compute in my mind. So those are my 3 picks. They're all 3 going to hit. Johnny Santa told you what to do this weekend. So fall suit, folks.
You're going crazy, slowly but surely. Here are my picks for this jolly weekend. I'm a big fan of the under in the Cleveland Green Bay game, set at 46. And Green Bay rolls. I think they score most of those points, but I just don't think Cleveland's offense is going to produce enough. So I like that a lot. I also like the Bengals sneaky minus 3 points against the Ravens, who for some reason, we're a 2-point conversion away from winning that game with Tyler Huntley. And I think the Bengals are playing some really good football. So I like them to cover those 3 points. They're at home. And then this one, I'm jagging off finally, Johnny. Taking the Jags money line this week. Give me all of that. It's a pick 'em right now on the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Jaguars at Jets. I also like the under in this game at 41, but to me,
Robert Saleh COVID list.
Yeah, well, that might be a good thing. I hate him.
That's true. That's true. He's bad. He's real bad.
Maybe Trevor Lawrence can figure something out. I don't know. This game is going to be gross. 11 a.m. on Sunday. I'm more confident that the Jags win than anything about the Jets in general. So I'm taking that pick. Get that while you can. I bet it moves toward the Jags, and everyone starts jagging off together on this during these merry holidays.
I like it. I didn't mention too, Houston's actually playing the Chargers, and I think the Chargers are a little bit fraudulent.
Yeah.
They had the most Pro Bowlers of any team. They're super high on themselves. I think the Chargers win that game, but I think we look up at the scoreboard in the fourth quarter and they win by like 3.
Yeah, I like that a lot. All right, Johnny, what are your jolly props?
Oh, we're looking ahead at a game that's near and dear to my heart. Cardinals hosting the Indianapolis Colts Saturday night, national TV. I will be at that game on Christmas Day. Jonathan Taylor, I mean, how can you not take the over? Over 106.5 rushing yards. I think he's going to get, would it be hyperbole to say he gets 30-plus touches in that game? He's going to break off 1 or 2 long runs. That's going to get him the large majority of that. And then I don't think the Cardinals are going to win. And so the fourth quarter is going to belong to JT. Then on the flip side, like Wentz is completing under double-digit passes back-to-back weeks. So to me, I'm just like, okay, Carson may be fine. He may turn the ball over, but I don't think he's going to be in a position to throw up a lot of passing yards. So I like the under there, 209.5. Especially if JT's running wild. I think if one of these hits, the other hits, it's easy. It just makes sense. It's simple science and math, which I am elite at. So that's my moneymaker. And again, a lot of people are disappointed. I got some flack on PHNX Cardinals Live earlier this week that I'm picking the Colts. And to that, I say, like, have you watched this Cardinal team recently? Have you watched them at home? Have you watched them on national TV?
Have you watched them against the run?
Right. I want them to be good. But like, I also host a gambling show where I'm not, that shows my bias is not blinding me in helping you fill your Christmas tree with goodies this year. So again, you're welcome.
No, I liked both of those. We'll talk about what my lock is, but it has to do with both of those props.
Oh no.
Here are my props for this merry holiday season. Josh Allen over 22.5 completions. I think they're going to force the air raid. I think they're going to throw a bunch on Belichick, even though it might not work out. I think they stay away from the run against this Patriots defense, who is frankly probably very angry, and they want to show them that it wasn't a fraudulent win, but I think it will eventually show that it will. I don't know if Cole Beasley is going to play in that game, but there's still a lot of receivers around Josh Allen that he likes to dump off and throw to. I think Dakes probably has a huge game. I also like Courtland Sutton over 2.5 receptions. That's plus money at plus 100. Give me a coin flip at plus money. I'm always going to take it. They're playing the Raiders. I still feel like they don't use Courtland Sutton enough, so maybe they try to force the ball his way in this game. 2.5, it's easy. Do you know if we're getting Drew Lock in this game?
We are getting Drew Lock, I think. Drew Lock has been taking all the first-team reps this week. So, yes, Drew Lock is going to let it rip. And Mini Santa has now taken over the show permanently. He has taken on my voice as well. Mini Santa is here. This is me right now. I'm Mini Santa.
Wait, what happened to Mini Santa's voice?
He got he got the wind knocked out of him, but he has a normal voice now. It's me, Mini Santa.
All right, Mini Santa, what is the Mini Santa lock of the week?
Mini Santa lock of the week is a game that you alluded to earlier. Mini Santa jackpot. Get Johnny's name off of there. Packers minus 7.5 against the Cleveland team. Again, that most of us feel like are ready just to kind of throw in the towel. The Packers are peaking at the right time. They're the best team in the NFL.
You got Brittany Mahomes still on your side.
She, as I'm hoping that she's under my Christmas tree. Am I right? Santa, get it together, Santa. How dare you?
I need the Mini Santa voice back, Johnny.
I can't. I've already.
Come on.
It took.
Please.
I can't do the mini Santa. All right, so Packers -7.5 against the Cleveland Browns. They're looking to solidify home field advantage in the NFC. And then at the end of the day, they've got Devontae Adams. They've got Aaron Jones back now. No, go back to my prop or no, go back to my lock. I'm not finished yet. Go back to that.
You can still talk about it when it's not on the
No,
screen.
I want to see my pick back on the screen. All right, back to this. So at the end of the day, I think Cleveland has on turmoil on the quarterback position. I don't trust Baker Mayfield. When was the last time we've seen him play 4 quarters in a game? To me, I just think the Packers are the better team. They have minimal travel from Wisconsin to Ohio. And so I just think that this is a game where you're going to look up and it's going to be double digits. Packers -7.5 is Santa's jackpot.
Thank you, Santa. I'm a little afraid of Santa, Johnny. This one normally I don't think I'd be that scared, but this one specifically feels like it has some demons.
This Santa does? Me?
Yes, you.
Put a graphic up so I can switch back with Johnny.
Here is the Dieffenbach this week. It's the under in the Indy Arizona game. I think both ways, even if the Cardinals win, I don't think they win by a ton of points. I think there's going to be a lot of running to be had, honestly, from both teams. I think the Cardinals try to stay away from their super pass-related offense and the
Oh, great analysis there. Love it. Let's talk about this game for a second, if we can.
So I like the under 49. Johnny, I don't appreciate that. So those are our DraftKings pick of the weeks. You can bet just $5, as I said earlier, on any NBA team to win. Get $150 in free bets if either team emerges victorious. This week at the DraftKings Sportsbook app, that's 21 plus, Arizona only. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. New customers only. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for more details.
Well, you know what? I don't appreciate Mini Santa. This is my show, okay? Getting in my way, stealing my segment. I'm not about it. He says he's sorry. I do like the under in that game as well. I think it's going to be low scoring because of the fact that the Cardinals are going to be missing several key starters, maybe including Rondell Moore, Jordan Phillips, and Rodney Hudson. And I do think the Cardinals are going to play well defensively, and they're going to play with their hair on fire. They're going to try to stop the run early, maybe get a couple turnovers. I still think Indianapolis wins, but I could see it. I mean, it's very much like what they do. It's the ugly wins, right? They had an ugly win against the New England Patriots. They have elite special teams, which the Cardinals do not currently right now, especially if Rondell Moore can't play the return aspects of it. So I could definitely see like a 24-17 kind of game.
For sure. Anything else for the people? Are you excited for tomorrow, Johnny? What are you planning on doing on Christmas?
My wife and I, we're just gonna make some food, maybe do a gingerbread house or two. We've got most of our kitties' presents wrapped already, and then we're gonna get everything situated for Santa's big arrival. Little Santa's big brother is gonna come see us here in Maricopa. Although this is the first time we've lived in Maricopa, waiting for Santa. I sure hope Santa knows where Maricopa is. That's a little bit of a concern for me. No, probably not.
I understand the concern. Guys, really want to extend our warmest wishes to you. Thank you for tuning in to the Bet Show every day. We appreciate that. I hope you have a very merry holidays and enjoy the new year. But we will be back on Monday, so you can see us before then. Have a good time with your family, and go over to GoPHNX. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use that promo code PHNX when you sign up at just $5 on any NFL team or any NBA team. And if they emerge victorious, you get $150 in free bets. They wish you a Merry Christmas as well, my children. Johnny, what are their names?
Look at the cuties. I don't know. They're your kids. They are horrifying. They need some special help. I hope that this holiday season you don't ignore them like you historically have, and you'll be an active father in their life, because that's what they need more than anything. They need stability. And I can be there as a friend, Shane, but I can't be their dad.
All right, guys. I really appreciate you joining us. As always, as I said, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Spend some time with the family. Thanks for tuning in to our show. As always, we'll be back on Monday at noon. Peace.